Well, good afternoon, everybody. How is everyone today? Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining us. Let me check my audio. Make sure we got some good audio here. Audio sounds good. Let's get them shouts out of the way. Ice Cold, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? Everybody, Ice Cold Gaming is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. You guys know how we do it here. Always support the Odd Fam. You guys go to his channel, blow him up, show him some love. You know what we do, man. Always support the Odd Fam. Cody Hernandez, welcome back, brother. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. William Dupree, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Dragonheart, hello. How's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, and thank you so much for that massive donation, everyone. Let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Dragonheart, who just beat the game. Thank you so much for that donation. Thanks for your generosity, and as always, thank you for your support. Thank you so much. Giannis, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Prod Davids, welcome back. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, and I'm glad my tutorial helped you, man. Congratulations on that. Thank you so much for watching it. Okay, and hey, yes, everybody. Oh, pardon me for a sec. Sorry about that. Everyone, thank you guys so much for your continued support. We just crossed 22,000 subscribers on the channel. Yeah, I just crossed 22,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here. Hey, Johnny Wick, I see you out there, brother. How are you, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank each and every one of you for your continued support. Never thought I would ever see something like this or reach this milestone. We still have a long way to go before that silver play button, but we will get there. Thank you guys, seriously, so much for your continued support. Okay, we got them shouts out of the way. Let's get this party started. We're going to be on for about 3 hours today. We're going to do some No Man's Sky. We're going to start the Breached Expedition. Okay, we're not going to be able to finish today because I only have 3 hours. But we'll start today, and I think we'll come back tomorrow and finish it. So if that sounds like a plan, cool. Let's do it. Again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Happy Monday. This is No Man's Sky Monday. So let's hop in and do this. Now, for anybody out there who's new, please take a second, read the channel rules in the description section down below. So Prod Davis says, is GTA Plus membership worth it or not? That is subjective. GTA Plus is subjective. If you see value in it, now remember with GTA Plus you get special benefits that you don't get as a normal GTA player. So you get a free car every month. You get a free 500K bonus deposited to your account every month. You get extra perks like the ability to manage some of your businesses from your smart device, from your phone in-game. There are special benefits that you get as a GTA Plus member. You get special business bonuses that you normally would get or wouldn't get as a normal member, a normal GTA player, that is. So ultimately, it's up to you. If you see value in GTA Plus for your $8 a month, then it's probably worth it. Me personally, I don't have GTA Plus because I bought Grand Theft Auto 5 online 3 times. And I'm not spending any more money. I'm not going to give Rockstar any more money for a retail game. This is not a free-to-play live service title. It's retail. So that's just my reasoning for not buying GTA Plus. I feel like I can grind in Grand Theft Auto and get everything that I want without having to spend extra money on it. But that's all subjective. That is entirely up to you. Okay, let's start this party. Let's put that music on pause. Here we go. I think we are ready. We can transition. Let me bring that volume back up. Okay. Put that in the background. Let's bring up OBS. OBS is looking good. All right. Is my controller working? It better be working. Yes, it's working. It is working. Okay, the controller's working. All right, let's transition. There we go. And we're ready. Okay, so what we're going to do is start a new game, or start a new save, that is, for the Breach Expedition. Expedition 20, Redux, Breach. Let's do it. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. Thank you guys for stopping by today. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, I gotta remember to make sure that the actual chat is set to live chat and not top chat, because YouTube likes to default to top chat, which means some of your chats may not be seen, which is really, really freaking weird. Okay, let's go.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Okay.
Shield kinetic system online.
First order of business is to get some early game resources. Giannis, thank you for typing that. Thank you for typing that. Yeah, GTA Plus is completely subjective. It is. It's up to you, and it also ultimately depends on whether or not you see value in, you know, the membership. Because again, GTA Plus costs $8 a month. So, all right, here we go.
User initialization sequence complete.
Yay! I got a normal-looking character this time, minus the helmet. We'll probably change that. Okay, first order of business. Localized gravity. Of course, it's localized gravity right next to me. If that is a cave, we're going to jump in there. Is that a cave? Yes, that's a cave. We're going in that cave. We're totally going in that cave. Okay, let's take a look at the expedition milestones. First and foremost, life support. Let's boost that. Life support here. Hazard protection. I guess we could boost hazard protection. Let's see. This is nothing. Okay, bolt caster. Seriously? Hey, game, will you at least let me customize my loadout first before you toss me around? Thank you. All right, let's start scanning. What we're going to do is take the first part of this stream, probably the first 30 minutes or so, to gather some early game resources. Oh, here we go. There we go. Hold on. Hold on. You guys ever wonder how there's a localized gravity distortion right next to you? It's like right next to you. Okay. And Johnny Wick, good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Yo, William says YouTube's going downhill fast. You know, the funny thing is that YouTube will always be the biggest social media platform like ever. Hold it. Scan that. There we go. Now here's the deal. Because we're like standing right next to a cave, we're going to hop in. And get a bunch of resources. There is no copper on this planet, but there is quartzite, which will get us a 1-to-2 ratio, or 2-to-4. It's 2-to-4, but basically it's 1-to-2. So that'll get us some good chromatic metal to start. This is an abandoned run. So there are no other NPCs. Deborah, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us today. How are you? Katana, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yes. I always try to stream No Man's Sky on Mondays. I'm running a bit late today because of IRL stuff. But we're here. Okay, what we're going to do is hop in this cave. That's the very first thing we're going to do. Before we do that, let's grab this dihydrogen. And we're not leaving the planet without quartzite. Now, unfortunately, there is no... Let's see here. There's no salvageable scrap. Morris4321, what's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. There's no salvageable scrap on this rock, but there is a planet in this star system with salvageable scrap. Our early game cache is going to be very important. So what we're going to do is, once we fix the ship, before going to the space station, we're going to head to the closest planet with salvageable scrap. Get some Corvette parts and sell them before building our Corvette. Let's go. And again, a reminder out there, everybody, we just crossed 22,000 subscribers. We just crossed 22,000 subscribers on the channel. Thank you guys so much, each and every one of you. I freaking love you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you. Seriously. Never thought I would see that on my channel, but yeah, we did it. That is a huge thanks to each and every one of you guys out there for your continued support. Thank you guys so much. Okay, we are here. Yeah, Morris and Deborah, thank you guys so much. Thank you. Seriously, that is a huge milestone. Okay, we just struck gold. Literally, we found a cave. We legit found a cave. What I am going to do is let's grab. What is this? Yeah, William, there's no gravitino balls on the first planet. Well, this is a dissonant planet, so technically there should be gravitino balls here. Probably not as many as we saw in the last expedition, but there may be some here. If we find some, we'll grab some. Any carbon in this cave, I hope? Any carbon? Somewhere, please. Thank you. I don't think there's any carbon in this rock. Dang it. So that means we got to go outside and mine for carbon. We will take the pearls. We can sell these. We can totally sell those. All right, let's get some cobalt. There's no carbon in this freaking cave. You've got to be kidding me. Yeah, there's like no carbon anywhere in this cave. That sucks. Okay, I think what we're going to have to do is hop back outside. Yeah, is that carbon? Please tell me that's carbon. That better be carbon. Yes, that's carbon. Usually caves are a really good early game resource for carbon, but I am not seeing any. Oxygen is also going to be a problem, so give me that. Murk out the evil plant. Buckle up, let's go. What's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? And buckle up, let's go. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Everybody, buckle up, let's go is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, blow him up with an orbital cannon, show him some love. You know how we do it here. Buckle up, let's go. Always good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, very little carbon in this cave. We need this cave, so what we're going to do is hop back outside. Okay, we're going to grab some carbon because we're like all out of it. There we go. Yeah, give me all the carbon. So Deborah said, I didn't see a lot of hazardous plants. There, you know, it's funny. Jason Plays, during his live stream, he found quite a few exploders on this planet. So yeah, there are quite a few exploders here, so we're going to grab a bunch of those. Definitely going to grab a bunch of those. Early game carbon is going to be a problem, but let's try to get enough of it to get started. In the words of Captain Kirk, everybody remember where we parked. Oh. Get away from the farting plant. So, Prod Davids, the next GTA 5 live stream will be this coming Wednesday. It'll be on Wednesday, Japan Standard Time. So, 2 days from now. That's when we'll be streaming again. Streaming Grand Theft Auto. Mondays and Tuesdays are usually No Man's Sky, which is another game that I create content for. Okay, we need some more carbon. Hold on a second. This is not an anomaly planet, is it? Hold on. Discoveries. Aha! This is an anomaly planet. So, hold on a minute. There's a milestone. Hold on, before we go anywhere else, there's a milestone where we have to, we got to claim, where's it at? Storm Crystal, Sulfide, Radiant Shards, Gas Giant. Yeah, we have to tame an exotic animal. Catch fish, a skeleton. Is that phase 3? Yeah, right here. Adopt an anomalous, an anomalous floating companion. So, if there's a floating companion on this planet, we can adopt it. I'm not sure what the fauna is on this planet. We'll find it. Let's look around. If it's floating, we'll totally try to grab it. Cellcraft, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Everybody, Cellcraft is a fellow content creator. He's part of the Odd Fam. You guys know how we do it. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Go to his channel, check him out, blow him up, show him some love. You know how we do it here, man. So Deborah says not floating. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. That would have been an easy get, though. That would have been a really easy get. Dang it. Because I had to think for a second. We're totally on an anomalous planet. If the fauna was floating, then that would have been great. Son of a blankety blank. Cellcraft doing well, sir. Cellcraft. I just crossed 20,000 subs on the channel. Yeah, we were officially on the road to 20,000 subscribers today. Officially on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We just crossed, well, I'm sorry, not 20, 22,000. We just crossed 22,000 subscribers on the channel. Yeah, 20,000 was some time ago. Yeah, just crossed 22,000 subs on the channel, man. I'm super stoked. Yeah, we just crossed 22,000 on the channel. So, yeah, that's thanks to each and every one of you guys out there. Seriously. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. Yeah, we don't need to be losing subscribers. We need to get more subscribers. We want more subscribers. Yeah, we want more subscribers. We want that silver play button. By hook or by crook, I'm going to get that silver play button. Yeah, Cellcraft, we were crossing 22k subs again for the second time. Found it.
Units received.
Okay, so how are we for... Yeah, ferrite dust is a problem. We will buy all the ferrite dust we need. Everything we'll get at the station. Let's get some starter material. The most important thing will be the quartzite. Yeah, Dragonheart, exactly. Once we hit phase 3, I think it is, there's a planet in that star system with the floating anomalous animal. So we should be able to get it. I was just thinking that because this is a excuse me, an anomaly planet, then there's probably a single anomaly life form that we could potentially tame, but it has to be floating. That's the requirement. Yeah, there's like no carbon out here, man. This planet sucks. Okay, what we're going to do is begin to make our way to the ship. There's almost always a cave near the ship. And these exploders give us a crap ton of oxygen too, so we're going to hunt for those. Okay, the ship is... It's over there. Ship is like right over there. What's good is that for this expedition playthrough, the abandoned stations are going to give us a crap ton of X-Class upgrades. And I'm talking a crap ton of X-Class upgrades. So, yeah, suspicious packages of tech and arms. We don't need nanites for this expedition, but since this is a brand new save, the suspicious packages of tech and arms will come in clutch, I think. Yep, and there's a cave right over there. There's always a cave near your starship. Who's that? Somebody talking about a pineapple pizza party? What? Who's talking about a pineapple pizza party? Yana said we're going to have that pineapple pizza party for your odd man with some fat-free, low-calorie diet water. Yes, make sure it's no fructose corn syrup. Yeah, real talk, that's a running joke on the channel. Real talk, I did promise my community that we would have, if my channel ever reaches 1 million subscribers, I would do a face reveal. We would have a special live stream where I'd have a face reveal and I would do a disgusting pineapple pizza challenge on stream. And we would play some video games on stream. But the channel has to hit 1 million subs. We will find that. Buckle up, let's go says, we'll back up. Let's make sure we're not missing anyone. William says, I wasn't really impressed with this expo when I played it first. I didn't have a problem with it. I thought it was okay. Put that in the ship. We'll refine that once we get the backpack refiner. I thought it was okay. I had fun with it. My only real gripe is that when you get to the abandoned stations, you got to take that long walk. You got that long freaking walk. Yeah, Cellcraft pineapple pizza is sacrilege. Hey, check this out. We have a symmetric explorer. We have a symmetric explorer. I might keep this one. We got a beer can explorer. Check this one out. It's a good color too. Check this out. That's actually pretty cool. We got ourselves a beer can explorer. I like this one. Anybody for some Bud Light? This is not bad. At least it's symmetric. At least it's symmetric. I think I'm going to keep this one. We might keep this one. Okay, so what we're going to do, since we're here at the ship, let's get rid of that. Let's get some early game resources. Yeah, William, that one is definitely a keeper. Let's get some early game resources. Let's see, there it is. We're not leaving the planet without quartzite. money is going to be a problem. Because we'll be buying most of everything we need. So what we're going to do is hit up the next planet in the star system, which should have salvageable scrap. That's going to be our ticket to Easy Street. All right, let's get in and out of the ship. Before we do, so Deborah says, Floppy Sword did a face reveal. Turns out he's Dean Cain. Seriously? Yeah, Cellcraft. It wasn't one of those high karate chop, high karate chop explorers. Not one of those. Yeah, or one with the stupid fidget spinner, or as I like to call it, the crab claws. Yeah, this one is okay. This one is okay. All right, let's claim the first reward. Prepackaged backpack refiner. And we got some launch fuel. Nice. So Deborah says he paid him to do it. That's funny. That is pretty funny. Okay, let's fix the ship. Let's refine that.
Technology recharge.
Okay, let's take it out. All right, let's try that again, because that does happen. It does kind of bug. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, let's get in and out of the ship. There's a cave, like, right here at the starship, so we're going to hop in that cave and handle business. Okay, we got a busted launch thruster. We can fix that. So Buckle Up Let's Go says, I met Dean Cain at Dragon Con many years ago. He's a really nice guy. Really? Nice. William Koza, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So what do we need to fix this? Hermetic steel, metal plating. Okay. We need condensed carbon for that. All right. Which is strange because I thought this rock had a bunch of condensed carbon on it. We can refine for it, but if we don't have to refine for it, I think that'd be better. Okay, let's grab all the floaters. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, fortunately the floaters give us a crap, well, the exploders give us a crap ton of oxygen, so that's not going to be a problem. Just out of curiosity, anything over here? Anything over this rock? Nope, just more rocks. Oh, there's a whipping plant. Give me that. Oh. So we should be able to get plenty of oxygen here. Let's look around. There's some gravitino balls over there. Let's go get them. And we'll head back to the ship and get in that cave. So it would appear that the gravitino balls are underground. There's like one gravitino ball down here. What the crap, dude? there's one gravitino ball down here. Keegan Courage Gaming, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So Deborah says, who, you got some big guns on that ship. Yeah, it's a beer can explorer. We got some beer cans on it. Yeah, exactly. It's symmetric. So Deborah says, mine look like someone drop kicked it. Ran a bulldoze over it and gave it to me. That is funny. There's one. Seriously, give me that. Yeah, one whole gravitino ball. The Sentinels are butthurt over that. Yeah, it's a whole gravitino ball. Bro, who invited you? Get out of here. Nobody invited you in here. Get out of here, bro. Give me all the carbon. Yeah, so unfortunately, none of the caves have ample oxygen, or excuse me, not oxygen, but carbon. Yeah, I'm not worried about those guys. They'll stop chasing us once we stop mining down here. What? Get out of here. Get wrecked. Okay. Yeah, the Sentinels can clip through mountains, so we need to be careful. Let's wait for these guys to go away. And, yeah, we'll be good. All that for one gravitino ball. These guys should be ashamed of themselves. There we go. They should be ashamed of themselves. Okay, let's get out of this cave. Yeah, all that for one gravitino ball. Seriously? Alright, here we go. All that trouble for one gravitino ball. There are no mined resources in the area. Alright, let's head back to the ship. There we go. We're probably going to have to go to a different part of the planet to get the quartzite. But that's okay. Hey, Ozzy Bob, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Seriously? Shut up, Sentinel. All right, here we go. Okay, there is a cave near the ship. Let's see. We don't need this. We can get rid of that. This is weapon shard. We can use that, actually. We can use that. +1 damage. It sucks, but we'll use it. It does suck, but we'll use it. Okay, since we're here, let's grab some cobalt out of that cave. Okay, yep. Let the cobalt mining begin. Yeah, carbon's going to be a bit of a problem, so yeah. So we get cobalt, tritium. Hey, Joa, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by today. Now, what we're going to have to do more than likely is go to a different part of the planet. Because I'm not seeing any resources for quartzite. But we're not leaving this planet without quartzite. So Ozzy Bob says, I did something different today. I called in a trade rocket and tried to surf it back up. What's that? You just slid off? And you know what is funny? I think Professor Cynical tried that too. I think Professor Cynical tried that too. Yeah, not sure. I'm pretty sure he tried that. As a matter of fact, I think Professor Cynical tried shooting like 100 trade rockets at once just to see what would happen. All right, give me all the oxygen. Okay, so how are we for cobalt? 295. Yeah, let's keep going. This is dirty bronze. Nice. Let's refine the dirty bronze. I'll take it. And got some silver. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. So Ads Cuts, thanks for joining us. So what's that? You're off work today because of snow? Pretty rare occasion in the UK. Nice. Nothing wrong with a free day off, bro, let me tell you. Nothing wrong with a free day off. Yeah, carbon is going to be a problem. Not surprising, however. It's okay, though. We will take that cave marrow. Alright, I'll see. Yep. Very nice cave we got here. That's pure ferrite. We don't need that yet. Alright, let's keep going. So let's try to get about 1,000 cobalt. Then we'll fix this ship. We need, excuse me, condensed carbon, which we can refine from normal carbon. And what we will do, what we're more than likely going to have to do, is just head to another part of the planet. Because there are no quartzite deposits here. None. But there is quartzite on this rock. Says some of the super tall plants with circles on the side have decent carbon. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for them. I saw a couple in the caves. It is funny because the ones that are on the outside didn't seem to have any carbon, or they seem to be just there for decoration or for cosmetics. In other words, we couldn't harvest them. So we will definitely check. Yeah, there is no quartzite in this area, so we'll probably have to fly to a different part of the planet. But we're not leaving this planet without quartzite. You know, when Jason Plays did his playthrough, he was finding quartzite all day. He didn't have a problem with it. So what we're going to do is once we get to the space station, we're going to build an ugly Corvette and head out from there. So Deborah says she had 5 around it. I haven't seen one quartzite deposit yet. Not one. Well, yeah, we're going to take a second to mine up as much of this as we can get to make some batteries for the hazard protection. And we'll try not to get into a fight. Yeah, but I hate it when a starter planet has very poor resources. Okay. Let's see. All right, good. We got 1,000 cobalt. That should be enough to get us started. Let's refine this. That should be enough to get us started. And of course, because I'm greedy, let's grab a little more. Let's grab a little more. That's because I'm being greedy. And because I'm greedy, let's grab a little more. Prod David says, is the Grotti Itali RSX a good vehicle? Yes. It's a good vehicle. It's got decent track performance, but I believe it is top. It's an older super. It's an older supercar, so I think it's top 30. I think it's somewhere mid-pack for the supercar class. That's according to Digital Car Addict, by the way. I think it is somewhere around top 30. But it is a decent supercar. It's got pretty nice customization on it, too. So Deborah says, wasn't worried about batteries. Oh, so so you put some at the anomaly. Gotcha. Yeah, this is a brand new save. And basically, I just wanted to do all the reduxes. So what's the number 1 super? If you want to know what the fastest car in Grand Theft Auto Online is, it's the Bravado Banshee GTS with HSW. That's the fastest car in the game. Yeah, that is the absolute fastest vehicle in the game. The Bravado Banshee GTS with HSW. I think the brand new Vapid FMJ Mark V with HSW is the fastest super. Morris says that Clucking Bell video was good. I got the weekly challenge twice on both my characters. I'm glad that helped you, man. Now, hey Morris, what's funny is that when I logged in yesterday, after completing Clucking Bell on Saturday, I logged in yesterday, and I got an extra $500,000 bonus as for completing Clucking Bell as a bodyguard or an associate. Don't anybody tell Rockstar this, but I never completed Clucking Bell as a bodyguard or an associate. I never did that, but they gave me an extra 500K. So I'm not complaining about it. Okay, let's see. Let's go get some more carbon. We got plenty of that. We got plenty of cobalt. So cobalt is good. How are we for... We've got 128 sodium. Okay. So Giannis says, I think I have that vehicle. The new Vapid FMJ Mark V, I think it's the new fastest super. I think that's the fastest super in the game. How much oxygen? We got 718. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, there are... Okay, there's a... There we go. Magnetized ferrite and quartzite. Huh. Quartzite is just under a kilometer away. Is there anything closer? Yeah, it's just under a kilometer away. There's magnetized ferrite. Gold. Gold? Oh. Alright, let's go get that gold. There is some quartzite, but it's like a kilometer away from here. Yeah, there's literally nothing around. There's literally nothing around, but that's okay. We're going to use this opportunity to get some oxygen. Guitar Guy 80, hello. How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Deborah, we're totally going to mooch off that gold. Everybody, Guitar Guy 80 is a fellow content creator. If you guys haven't done so, please go to his channel, check him out, show him some love. You know how we do it here. Always show love to the Odd Fam. All right. There's decent oxygen here. The problem is that there isn't really good carbon. The carbon resources are not that great. So we'll have to try to get lucky. Oh, there's some condensed carbon all the way over there. Yeah, there's plenty of hazardous flora, so this is going to be our go-to for oxygen. Especially since you can't buy oxygen at the... you can't buy oxygen at the space station, so... Let's get that condensed carbon because we need that. So for anybody who's joining us, we're gathering some early game resources before we leave. This planet will head to the next rock. And the next planet should have salvageable scrap, which is what we will use for some early game cash. Because what we're going to be doing more than likely is just buying all the resources we need at the space station. Okay, as we run out of carbon. Yeah, that is the worst spawn ever. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly, man, exactly. So what we're going to do is go to the other planet. There's at least, if I'm not mistaken, the other planet does... quartzite, pyrite. It does not. So that means we have to go to the next star system. Okay. We'll have to do something else for early game cash. No big deal. No big deal. Ouch. Broke my legs. So what do we got here? This is magnetized ferrite. We can grab some of this. This is the worst magnetized ferrite deposit I've ever seen. We'll pick up some magnetized ferrite. Why not? Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. There, we found we found one whole Gravitino ball. We found one, and the Sentinels got major butt hurt. We found one Gravitino ball, man. It's not like the last expedition where there were Gravitino balls all over the freaking place. Yeah, we found one. Sentinels got major butt hurt over one Gravitino ball. Seriously? Yeah, this is the worst magnetized ferrite deposit I've ever seen. It's terrible. So what's that? You think you sold about 9? So I think what we'll do is see if we can't find more Gravitino balls. The problem is that this part of the moon is really barren. There's literally nothing here for miles. Yeah, so Deborah says that they were twice as angry to me too. Yeah, they're pissed. A single Gravitino ball. Seriously? Oh, let's see. Pure... How much magnetized did we get? 22. Are you freaking serious? That is terrible. We're done. Worst resource ever, man. I swear. Okay, grab that condensed carbon because we need this. We will take this gold. Once we mine this up, we won't need to worry about gold. Yeah, we're not going to need to worry about gold for the rest of the playthrough with this deposit from here. Let's go grab that core site. Then I think what we will do is leave the planet. If we can find some more freaking Gravitino balls. If not, what we will do is head to a different part of the moon. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. It helps out the channel a ton. I just wanted to let everybody out there know that I reached 22,000 subscribers on the channel recently, like yesterday. I'm super happy, and I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on the channel. You guys hear me say this all the time, but this may be my YouTube channel, but this is our community. And without you guys, I wouldn't be here. So seriously, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for your continued support. Yeah, 22,000 subs on the channel. Unbelievable. Never thought I would see it. But that's thanks to each and every one of you guys out there. Hey, Breezy, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us today. Yeah, seriously, thanks to each and every one of you. You guys rock. Hey, Sinister RC, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Streamlabs, stop picking fights, bro. Stop picking fights. Yeah, Prod David, you're fine, man. Streamlabs is just a little butthurt today. Don't worry about it. Streamlabs is okay. Yeah, Cellcraft Real Talk, man. Yes, sir. Thank you. That's thanks to each and every one of you guys out there. You guys are awesome. Yeah, never thought I would see that on my channel. Never. You know, maybe one day I will get that silver play button. It's all about that silver play button. But more importantly, it's about growing a positive community, which is what I'm trying to do here. You know, whether it's Grand Theft Auto, No Man's Sky, or all crap. Gravitational inversion, or gravitational inversion that just blatantly interrupts my ability to gather gold. This is the biggest gold deposit I have ever seen. Hey, William Dupree, I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. And what's good about the No Man's Sky community is that No Man's Sky is a very chill, relaxed, and for the most part, it's a mature community. For the most part, it's a mature community. On occasion, we'll have a couple of miscreants come in and conduct themselves in a manner that's unbecoming. But for No Man's Sky, very few and far from. Yeah, Cellcraft, almost half the freaking rock out here is gold. This is the biggest gold deposit I've ever seen. All right. Recharge.
Technology recharge.
This is ridiculous. Hey, we just got a massive donation.
Grots on 22K Onman. Waiting for _pizza : pizza : hand salute : smoke.
Hey, Cosmic Cody, thank you so much for that massive donation, brother. Thank you. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to Cosmic Coyote, who just beat the game. Hey, man, thank you so much for that donation. Thanks for your generosity, and thank you as always for your support. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. That 22K subscriber mark is thanks to each and every one of you guys out there for being part of one of the best communities out there. Seriously. When I say thank you, I mean it. Thank each and every one of you. Yeah, we were officially on the road to 22K subscribers yesterday. And I woke up this morning and said, yep, we did it. That works. So technically, we're still on the road to 22K. There we go. Give me all that gold. Okay, how much gold did we get? 700. Yeah, I'll take that. 700 gold. That's pretty good. Okay, where is gold, magnetized ferrite, magnetized ferrite? Let's grab that magnetized ferrite. You know, since it's there, let's grab some of that. Let's grab some more oxygen, just in case. All right, here we go. Hey, Cosmic Coyote, what's up, brother? How are you? Good to see you, man. Thanks for joining us. We're back at it again, brother. Back at it again. Okay, let's grab some magnetized ferrite so we don't have to worry about converting it. And from here, let's see. There should be a quartzite deposit. Yep, right there. And that is magnetized ferrite. Okay, we'll hit up that quartzite and we'll move from there. At this point, we should be able to repair the ship. We will look for gravitino balls. I think if we can get 10, that should get us a decent amount of early game cash. There we go. And hopefully you guys are all doing well. Thank you guys for joining us this afternoon. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Every like for this live stream is accompanied with a complimentary roll of toilet paper and a free car wash. So get your complimentary roll of toilet paper and your free car wash by hitting the like button. Let's see. Okay, good. Buckle Up Let's Go says that was so random. Yes. Yes, every like on this live stream is accompanied by a free roll of toilet paper and a free car wash. So get your free roll of toilet paper and your car wash today by hitting the like button. Let's speed this up just a little bit. There we go. We don't need as much of the magnetized ferrite. We need all the quartzite we can get our hands on. That's going to be our chromatic metal. If we can find activated quartzite, we'll take it. And we've already got a bead on some quartzite just over there to the right. To the east, I should say. It's like right there. So Deborah says, if you have 2 accounts, do you get 2 rolls of toilet paper? Yes, 1 roll of toilet paper per account. Yeah, Morris, exactly. It's Raph's job. Raph will do the car wash. And Raph will take care of the car wash for you. He'll give you the free car wash. And Raph will get you the free car wash. All right, next, let's go get that quartzite, shall we? Still kind of hurting for early game cash, but we should be okay. Yeah, carbon will continue to be a problem until we can find a good resource. Now, what I think I will do is go to the other planet. There's probably better resources for carbon there. And of course, if we can buy it, then we will, but I'm pretty sure we cannot buy carbon at the space station. Deborah says, does Raph wear short shorts? Raph looks like he wears short shorts. He looks like it. Nice, another cave. Give me all the carbon. Yeah, carbon's going to be a bit of a problem until we can get to another planet, but let's get enough so that we're not constantly running out. Hey, Cellcraft, I haven't heard that. I haven't heard that since the 80s. Short shorts? I legit haven't heard that since the 80s, man. That's funny. Who wears short shorts? All right, don't lose the quartzite deposit, please. There we go. How much carbon do we have, by the way? 550. That should be enough to get us started.
Technology recharge.
I wish I had an optical drill right now. So 400. Yeah, we're going to have to walk back to the ship. Yeah, Cellcraft it was. It was. Yeah, the Nair hair removal. Yeah, I do remember that. Nair hair removal, yes. If you don't know that commercial, you're not from the 80s. That's all I got to say. Funny, it looks like there's a bunch of carbon over there. Any gravitino balls in the area? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This planet sucks. Guitar Guy 80 says he's British and he remembers it. Okay, this will get us our chromatic metal. This should get us all the chromatic metal we need, but of course if we find extra, we'll buy it. You can never have too much chromatic metal, and I think we're probably going to need copper at some point anyway, so if we find another copper deposit on another planet, we'll probably grab it. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, exactly. How do you notice half your sound is gone? That is true. Well, you know, they make neck straps for your AirPods so that you don't lose them. They actually make those neck straps for the thing, so just in case one pops out, you don't lose it. But that is a very good point. How do you notice that you've lost half your stereo? So Deborah says, picturing a guy with hair and a man bun, beard, mustache, with a button-tied midriff, top wearing short shorts, holding a huge soapy sponge, washing my car. That is pretty close. Raph does have a man bun, I think. I think he does have a man bun. He's got a goatee. Raph does have a goatee. He wears skinny jeans, though. Raph wears skinny jeans. He also wears one of those 1970s disco short sleeve shirts. He's got one of those on. So that's pretty close. The only thing he's missing is one of those fanny packs. That's what he's missing. Salcraft says, I'm not a fan of man buns. Bro, you and me both. You and me both. That's funny. And thank you guys for joining us. Once we get this quartzite, we'll try to find some gravitino balls for early game cash. Yeah, Ozzy Bob says, yes. I gave her regular earphones on wires, but quote unquote, but these were just a hassle to untangle. Well, I think having to spend another $200 on AirPods is worth the hassle of untangling. It's worth the hassle. You know, why is it that every time I'm trying to freaking mine, I get hit with a gravitational distortion? Every time. It's like the only place there are gravitational distortions on this planet is right next to my character. Oh, what's that? She's back. She found it? Nice. Nice. Congrats. Ouch. Yeah, AirPods, losing an AirPod is not nice. Losing an AirPod is definitely not nice. Them things are not cheap. This is the biggest quartzite deposit I've ever seen. Start refining, because that's going to take a month of Sundays. Hey, hello games. Turn off your gravitational distortions. Buckle Up, Let's Go says, I think Russell Brand is washing your car, Deb. Yeah, man, with a man bun. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, once we grab all this, we probably should be good for chromatic metal. And that's just because the we need chromatic metal for warp fuel, a hyperdrive fuel. So that's another reason we got to have this. Once we're finished mining everything up, we will be on our way. We need Gravitino balls for early game cash, but there's literally nothing in this area. So William says, thanks, Buckle Up. Now that image is burned into my brain. I know, right? Once you've seen it, you can't unsee it. This is the biggest quartzite deposit I have ever seen. But we're almost there. I just want to make sure we get as much of this as possible because I can't stand mining early game resources. As a matter of fact, what's the next milestone? Leave the planet. Warp to a new system. Rendezvous 1. Acquire a debris rangefinder. Assemble a Corvette starship. Search the wreckage of a lost Corvette. Okay, easy enough. Hey, Dark Master, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. How are you today? No, we were talking about man buns and short shorts. I guess we were talking about man buns and short shorts. Yeah, man buns and short shorts. Don't even ask. Don't ask. Just stop it. Just stop it. Okay, that is all of the quartzite. All right, let's head back to the ship. We have enough cobalt. We should have enough dihydrogen to get us started. Yeah, I just saw an area where there was some really big spiny trees. The ship is there. That's a cave. It was in a valley. Let's get over this rock. It was in a valley. There were a whole bunch of those spiny trees. So buckle up shit says says you should rename the stream title to Man Buns and Short Shorts. Oh, that'll get a bunch of people in here, won't it? That'll get a bunch of people in here. Darkmaster says, can you explain that start? What is that? Start the fire, bring the smoke thing? Oh, yes. Don't just start the fire, bring the smoke is my slogan for essentially whatever you choose to do in life. If you start it as is starting the fire, as in starting a fire, stick with it until it's finished. Stick with it through to completion. Okay, whatever you start in life, see it through to completion, and be dedicated to whatever it is you're doing. That's what I mean when I say bring the smoke. That's what that means. When you know, a lot of people start projects, but they never finish them because they lose interest or for whatever case may be. You know, whatever the situation is. You know, we all have different situations in life that, necessitate us doing different things. But I'm a firm believer in that if it's something that you have a vested interest in, or, you know, if it's something that's worthwhile to you, then you'll see it through to completion. That's what I mean when I say bring the smoke. Yeah, Morris, if we retype that, the screen title to Man Buns and Short Shorts, we'd probably get a bunch of views. Before we go back to the ship, hold on. Yeah, they were to the right of the quartzite deposit, but it's very easy to get lost on this stupid moon. They were in a valley. Man, this planet absolutely sucks. Yeah, we can't interact with any of those. All right. Let's get to the ship. Because we should have enough carbon to do what we need to do. Morris says, I hope Raph is the villain. With Faber, I want to murk him out for making us do those heat missions off for pennies. Yeah, I wish we could fire Raph. He's just sitting in our office taking up space. You know, playing Angry Birds on his phone. Now, what I think is that Raph is... I don't think Raph's going to be a villain because he's actually an essential NPC, if you will. He's mission-oriented. He's part of the business. So I don't think we'll be murking him out anytime soon. So Yana says, I like seeing Peter Griffin in short shorts. Peter Griffin? That's random. Okay, let's fix this thing. What was on this other planet? Anything? Quartzite, pyrite, sodium, high sentinel activity. Cactus flesh, windswept. Not much. All right. So, okay, one of those. One of those. All right, ship is fixed. I just fixed it. Hold on a second. I just fixed that. Cut it out, game. I just fixed that. Okay, what can we do? We can transfer that to ship. We'll keep those on us. We're going to sell, ship, 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 ship. We'll hold on to the pugnium. Refine the rest of this quartzite. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. I think we'll be good for chromatic metal. Okay, let's see if we can find some gravitino balls, shall we? Found them. Okay, there we go. We got some gravitino balls over there. Now we got some gravitino balls. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. All this for some carbon.
Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Here, there's one whole gravitino ball right there. That is pathetic. That is pathetic. Yeah, William, it's going to be one each again, but you know what? That's okay. That'll get us started. That'll get us started. Yeah, just don't want to have to keep farming for carbon if we don't need to. Yeah, these are not bad. And what we'll do is grab all the gravitino balls in this area. Now the next planet has high sentinel activity, so we can probably mooch off some gravitino balls there too. Alright, okay, so we got 1,000 carbon, that'll get us started. Alright. Yeah, Sentinels are going to get butthurt anyway, so it's okay. Yeah, that one is underground. We'll ignore it. Ah, metal seriously? Metal fingers. Metal fingers. Oh, we can totally use that. Let's wait for the Sentinels to stop being butthurt. So William says, was there a 3-star system? I think so. Yeah, there's some metal fingers over there. We're going to grab those. All right, we'll take it. We will take it. Yeah, Deborah, always get the metal fingers. Don't miss them fingers. Don't miss them fingers. That's what she said. And I hope you guys are all doing well. We're just gathering some early game resources. So far, so good. So far, so good. We have over 1,000 carbon. That'll get us started. The metal fingers will come in clutch with getting uranium for launch fuel. So that we don't have to continually concern ourselves with it. Yeah, that's a lot of freaking uranium right there. A lot. So Ozzy said, those glitch rattle spikes are like printing money. Grab one so you can make heaps of... Oh, do they? Yeah, I just saw one of the... Yeah, one of the... Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We just saw one. With the question mark. Yeah, one with the question mark. I know what you're talking about. I just saw one of them. I did not know that. Okay, well, that is a good bit of information. I did not know that. I didn't think they were worth anything, so okay. So what is that? You can make them in the build menu. Guitar Guy 80 says, I thought they were decorations and left them alone. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got to discover it first. Hey, Sentinel, I'll murk your ugly butt out. Get out of here. With your spikes and your horns. Get out of here, buddy. Don't be bumping into me. What do you think this is? Yeah, I thought they were cosmetic, so I never really paid attention to them. Yeah, I just passed one. So we're going to go back and grab it. Hey, Sentinel, shut up. Get out of here, bro. Get your pointy butt out of here with your radiant shard sticking out of your head. Get out of here, buddy. All right, nice. This was a decent catch. I wasn't expecting to find these. All right. There was one not too far from the ship. Yeah, had a question mark like right next to it. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, here we go. Give me that. Yeah, so Ozzy says, once you have one, you can build many in the build session, then recollect. Okay. That is good to know. There we go. All right. So, Rattle Spike. Okay. Yeah, you have to grab one to learn the recipe, apparently. How many Gravitino balls do we have? 8. Let's grab 2 more and make it an even 10. Just found some more quartzite. Because we're greedy. And I think we're about ready to leave this rock. We have everything else we need. We have plenty of... We have enough carbon to get us started. We should have enough money to buy any additional things we need. Once we hit the next star system, that's a small quartzite deposit, but I'll take it. Okay. Yep, I don't think we'll need to worry about chromatic metal. Don't think we'll need to worry about chromatic metal. That's what I was trying to do. 9. And there should be one more over here. Okay, let's head back toward the ship. That'll get us some early game cash. And we should not need to go to the other planet. And I hope you guys are all doing well. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. I will grab that condensed carbon. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Leave planet. Warp to a new system. Rendezvous 1. Debris finder. Corvette. And I'm pretty sure we have to get 15 asteroids. Yep, so we can do that as soon as we leave the rock. Ocean depths of 800 meters. That should be easy. 3 sea glass. Record an underwater creature over 6 kilograms. So we got to go find a fat fish. That should be easy, especially with the megafauna. That should be really easy. Let's go third person on this because I can't see anything. There we go. Now that's a ship. That right there, that's a ship, people. That's a ship. At least it's symmetric. We got ourselves a beer can hauler. That's what I'm talking about. Yay, left the planet. Finally left the planet. This does not need to be supercharged, but this can be. Let's charge the weapon. Launch thruster. Oh, we can put the rocket launcher there. Pulse engine can go there, I guess. Shields are okay. All right, that's fine. Let's put that in ship. Yeah, that's 400,000. That should be enough to get us started. We need 5 microprocessors. We need to get 5 microprocessors. So, yeah. How much tritium did we pick up while we were on the rock? 326. That's not bad. That'll get us started. Okay, here we go. Time for some asteroids. There it is. Now, I'm not sure. There is a station in the system. Okay, we're going to hit up that space station because there's guaranteed to be some good stuff there. So Deborah says, don't drink and drive. Yes. Hey, if you, Deborah, the funny thing is that if you have a beer can hauler and you're not drinking and driving, you're doing it wrong. You're without a doubt doing it wrong. A beer can explorer, that is. Beer can explorer. Yeah, fortunately, it's kind of funny for me to say this, but I'm glad that the Breach Expedition is the final Expedition Redux, so that right around February or March, there will be a new major title update for No Man's Sky. And we can get back to good old-fashioned starship hunting, and I can get back to making normal videos. So I'm kind of glad that we're at the end of the Expedition Reduxes, just because you can only make so many videos on the Expedition. Okay. All right, we got plenty of that. Got plenty of that. We are ready. Let's go to the station. Oh my goodness. Cellcraft says, I just hope at some point we can do the older expeditions. I'm still missing a few. Cellcraft, I do think that Hello Games will allow us to access all the expeditions. That's why we've got the Expedition Terminus at the Space Anomaly. It should be really easy for them to just make a menu where you can select the expedition that you want from that one location. I do think that's going to be a thing. Yeah, don't tell me that I'm flying. Don't tell me that. But yeah, I do think that's going to be a thing at some point. Hello Games has all the old JSON files for the older expeditions, and they can add and remove expeditions at any time. So I'm pretty sure at some point they will make that happen. For example, when Light No Fire eventually releases, Hello Games may make it possible for players to play through all of the older expeditions. Now, if I'm not mistaken, some of these containers are bugged, but let's see here. Nice. Give me that free stuff. Give me that stuff. Oh, we got a teleporter. I'll take that salvage data. I do not want to sit down. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Thank you. Nice. We will take that exosuit expansion slot. Yes, please. This is a C-class photon cannon. We'll plug that in right now. We will use that. Oh, we picked up... Oh, okay. We can put that in ship. Alright, let's go sell this stuff and buy what we need to get the French toast out of here. French toast sounds pretty good right now, by the way. So, Cosmic Cody says, all expedition replay would be amazing. I think they're going to make it happen. As a matter of fact, I think when Light No Fire releases, Hello Games is going to make it possible to whereas we can access the expedition terminus at the space anomaly to access all of the known expeditions. Now, the question, of course, is whether or not Hello Games will continue to support No Man's Sky as we know it. We got to remember that if, let's say, for example, if Hello Games decides that they won't be supporting No Man's Sky, but instead are moving on to Light No Fire, that doesn't mean that No Man's Sky becomes unplayable. Let's remember, this is a single-player game. We can play this game anytime we want without the need for any kind of servers. So that's not a problem. But we probably won't see any more major title updates. Okay, so we want to sell... we'll sell all of this. We don't need the salvage data. Sell the pugnium. Sell the atlantidium. Do not sell the uranium. Sell the pearls. And sell gravitino balls. Perfect. Starship. We'll sell the Gek relic. Get that out of here. Sell nav data. And we'll keep everything else. Yeah, that rattle spine is only worth 1,000. Okay. That's a thing. Okay, looks good. Looks good. All right. So we want to buy... let's get the microprocessors first. 5 of those. Suspicious package. We'll get the arms and the tech once we get to the next space station. We will buy all the rusty metal. We'll buy all that because we can refine it. We don't need Facium. We don't need cursed dust. Let's buy 5 of these. Buy 5 of those. Planetary chart empty. We don't need that. Yeah, the tech and the arms, we'll pick that up at the next space station. Because we'll have more money then. Okay. Good. Good, 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 good. Let's see. Let's refine this. Alright, so we got 5 and 5. Put that in ship. Put that in ship. Okay, ferrite dust over here. Oxygen over here. Carbon. Silicon powder. Chromatic metal. Ammo. We got some gold. Put that in ship. Ship. Okay. Looks good to me. Just in case, before we go, Cosmic Cody said, let's back up. So Deborah says, I got the Wraith, which I really wanted, as everyone was showing it off at their, when I started playing. Oh yeah, the Wraith living ship. Yes, super happy to get that one. Now, what I want to do is get a normal living ship, but for whatever reason, it's the one thing I haven't done in No Man's Sky yet, was actually work on a living ship quest. That is actually going to be next. Okay, so silicon powder, carbon. They don't have anything else. All right. I was kind of hoping they had copper so that I wouldn't have to mine for it. Okay, let's go. All right, this is base computer hyperdrive. And that's why we needed the 5 microprocessors. Okay, so we got a hyperdrive. Let's move this. Put that there. Hyperdrive can go there because we're going to get the Atlantid drive next. Let's move this out of the way. And of course, we're going to build a Corvette too, so that's not really a big deal. All right. Hyperdrive fuel. X. There we go. All right, that's good to go. You know what? Let's get 5 more microprocessors. Let's get 5 more just in case. I just have a bad feeling something's going to freaking break. Let's get 5 more microprocessors. You know, we got the money. Let's go ahead and spend it. So we want... Let's get 5 more of those. How much money we got left? That's plenty. That's plenty. That'll get us to the next star system where we can get some salvage scrap. Okay. Base computer plans hyperdrive. This is warp to new system. Mark it. Let's go. I am so happy that I have a symmetric explorer. You guys just don't know. You just don't know. I've wanted a beer can symmetric explorer for the longest time. You guys just don't know. And I got one to start. I think I'm going to keep this one. Okay, we're done. Cellcraft says, speaking of French toast, I miss French toast crunch. Oh, I love that cereal. Yeah, French toast crunch, cinnamon toast crunch. Oh, yeah, I remember that cereal. Totally remember that cereal. Yes, sir. Okay, this is, what do we got? Prepackaged Atlantid drive. Yes, please. That means we got to go to a purple star system next. Give me that. Let's make another hyperdrive. Excuse me, warp cell.
Product constructed. Technology recharge.
Hopefully we can get a good C-class hyperdrive. Where's the station? Before we go to the station, what do we have for planets? Okay, yep, here we go. Salvageable scrap. Desolate. Bleak. Abandoned. Tropical. And blighted. Nice. This is where we're going. Michael Knight, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. It's good to see you. Everybody, Michael Knight is one of the true OGs in the truest sense of the OG. We go all the way back to the 1980s, and I'm talking way back to the 1980s. Yeah, all the way back to the days of Roxanne, UTFO. That's how far back we go. All right. Mike, good to see you, brother, and Happy New Year to you, man. Okay, let's hit up the space station. Yana says Captain Crunch is the best. Captain Crunch is good. Captain Crunch is good. I hated Captain Crunch cereal when it got soggy. Absolutely hated Captain Crunch when it got soggy. When it got soggy, not so much. If it wasn't soggy, it was okay. So Deborah says, I'm in that system now. What's that? You got a new multi-tool and you're going to check out the Sentinel ship there. Nice. Yeah, once I build the Corvette, we may, and I want to stress may, have time to hunt for a Sentinel ship. What's that? Okay. I will give him a call. Actually, you know, he can give me a call too. Michael Knight says the roof of your mouth was messed up with Captain Crunch, but it was good. It was. It was. Captain Crunch would tear your mouth up, but that stuff was good. Oh, that bug is back. What about this one? Okay. That's good for some money. We can sell that. We can sell that. Okay, we can sell the polyfiber. Anything in here? Yes. Give me them nanites. Okay, hold on. Let's walk out of here, because that's a bug. That's a known bug, actually, that I thought Hello Games fixed. Let's make a restore point. And let's reload. Let's see if that fixes it. Yeah, that is a known bug. Sometimes the containers will have a weird hitbox where it'll tell you that your inventory is full when it's not. So that is without a doubt a bug. Let's go back in there and see if we can get that. Nope, it's broken. So what about this? 5,000. Let's put this one in inventory, or excuse me, exosuit. We'll put that one in exosuit. We did get another milestone reward, I think. No, we did not. Okay, mark first rendezvous. Okay, let's go. Once we hit the first rendezvous, we'll build the Corvette. But before we do that, let's hit up that planet, this system, with the salvageable scrap. That way we can make even more money. It's all about making that money. Okay, lantern. Okay, we were already in here. Here we go. Trade terminal. Anything good? So we want to sell... sell this. Sell that. We want to buy... arms and tech. Okay. Let's get some more money before we buy the arms and tech. Let me out of here. Because if nothing else, we can get some good upgrades out of that stuff. Oh, so you already had the echolocator in the anomaly. Oh, you had the echolocator, the shards, and everything else at the actual trade terminal. Not trade terminal, but the expedition terminus. I gotcha. Yeah, if there's time, if we can find an echolocator or a carrier AI fragment, then we'll grab it. Okay, next. We're done here. Yes, we are. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's mark that planet with salvageable scrap. We're going to go mine some stuff up. There we go. It's right there. And I hope everybody out there is doing well. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Again, I want to give every one of you out there a huge, heartfelt thank you. We just recently crossed 22,000 subscribers on the channel. I am absolutely pumped and stoked about it. Never thought I would see that on my channel, but thank you guys so much for your continued support. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. So let's go grab some early game salvageable scrap and make some money. This is a high security planet, so we'll need to be careful. Sentinels will get major butt hurt here. Hey, Michael Knight, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Okay, unfortunately we won't be able to see anything from the ship, but let's make sure we got... Okay, somebody put a player base right here. Are you serious? Alright, we'll land right here. Oh, we got good launch fuel? We do now.
Extreme sentinel delay.
Yep. We're gonna have to beat up on some sentinels here in a minute. Ooh! There's a bunch of gravitino balls on this rock. You just want to take a second to mooch off of all of this sodium. So Morris says, I'm speculating 70k subs by summer. Might not get it, but always good to strive. Oh, no, you're right. Absolutely. We should always have high expectations for ourselves. Our expectations should also be grounded in reality. Like I said, for me, I'm glad that I have the community that I have. You guys are freaking awesome. I love you guys. Okay, there are a bunch of gravitino balls on this planet. Here we go. Yeah, Ozzy, you saw that? The flying mushrooms. Give me all the gravitino balls. They're pissed off, so, I mean, might as well. They're already pissed off. Okay, any more? Yep, there's some over there. Ugh, there's an eyeball thing. There we go. Give me that. Okay, so we got to look for salvageable scrap. There we go. 5 minutes away. Let's mark that. Because the salvageable scrap is worth a lot of money. Okay, that's fine. Okay, mark it. Okay, let's get to the ship. Let's get back to the ship. We're not about to walk 5 minutes. There's a lot of gravitino balls on this planet. A lot. And we're hunting for salvageable scrap because the salvageable scrap, the Corvette parts, okay, let's U-turn. Corvette parts are worth a lot of cash too. Okay, we might have to land for this one. Was hoping that I didn't have to do that. So hoping I didn't have to do that. Alright. There we go. Firebird thruster. Nice! Oh yeah, that's going to be worth some money. That's worth some money right there. That's some money. Okay, that one's 900. That one's 800. How are we for launch fuel? Plenty. Okay, let's go. Hey, Sentinel, shut up. Get out of here. You know what? Screw it. Since the Sentinels are pissed off anyway, let's grab them by the balls. There we go. Let's get them Gravitino balls. They're pissed off, so might as well. They're pissed off. Okay, let's go. If the Sentinels are butthurt, just grab them by the balls, I guess. They'll be pissed off anyway. Yeah, this planet is a gold mine. Ouch, broke my legs. Yeah, Ozzy Bob, if the salvage is in the bedrock, you can still get it, but you need a weapon that does good area of effect. Something like a neutron cannon. You need something like a neutron cannon. You can still get it. Sentinels are pissed. Just out of curiosity, how much sodium did we pick up? Yeah, Sentinels are all butthurt anyway, so we might as well grab them. Bro, Sentinel, I will wreck you. If you don't get out of my face, bro, I will totally wreck you. Get out of here. Shut up. Going to be murking out Sentinel day to day here in a minute. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Give me those. Give me that. Give me that. They're pissed off anyway. Screw these guys. Screw these guys. And in my old Cartman voice, screw you guys. Screw these guys. I'm not worried about these Sentinels. Give me your stuff. Yeah, they're pissed off anyway, so what's the point? Just grab the Gravitino balls and go. This planet has a load of Gravitino balls. Excuse me, Mr. Plant Animal Thing. Okay, what else we got out there? Gravitino balls. Salvage scrap, 400. Okay. Coming through, coming through. Yeah, we're going to beat up on them sentinels when we get better weapons. There we go. Okay, that is 194. Okay, let's go. As we fall into a cave. All right, we'll do this the easy way. As we fall into a cave. There we go. This one might be a good one. Nice. Okay, let's get out of here. See ya. Sentinel's a major butthurt today. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. We should have enough to sell once we hit the next station. Nice. Give me that. Okay, let's head back to the ship. Which is that way. Yeah, this should get us plenty of early game cash. All right, I think we're good. I think we're good. This is actually a really good planet for carbon. How much carbon do we have, by the way? Let's lose the sentinels and we'll grab some carbon while we're here. Oh my God, look at all of this. You know, the sentinels are pissed off anyway, right? They're already pissed off. Just grab them. Just grab them anyway. Yeah, we're about to get rich. As Dave Chappelle would say, I'm rich, bitch. That's Dave Chappelle. Yeah, we're about to get paid. We're about to get paid big time. All right. We were heading north. Ship is that way. Okay. I think we got enough gravitino balls. We should be good. Let's lose the sentinels. And get out of here. All right, sentinel's gone. Piece of cake. Look at all those gravitino, but yeah, we're about to get rich. We're about to get filthy rich, and we got a sentinel boundary map. Nice. That's what I was trying to do. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. And for anybody who's just joining us, one of the reasons I take so long during the first live stream for an expedition playthrough is to gather early game resources and to get some early game cash to buy those resources. That way I'm not spending the remainder of the expedition hunting for resources that we can get relatively easily. Oh, before we go, there's one more thing I want to do. One more thing I want to do. Before we go. This planet is a very good resource for carbon. Let's grab some more carbon. Yeah, these trees. Sentinel, will you go away, please? All right. Yeah, I'm not too terribly, excuse me, worried about the Sentinels. Yeah, I just want to grab some more carbon before we go. Yeah, exactly. Grind a little now, cruise later. That's the whole point. Trust me, it's easier to get these early game resources early because guess what? You're not as maxed out, if you will, in terms of your upgrades. So you don't have to concern yourself too much with the Sentinels or with too much with combat. Yeah, I just want to take a second to get some more carbon while we're here, because these trees are a good resource. Yeah, you're getting plus 50 carbon per tree, so that's not bad. Okay, how we doing? Not bad. That's good enough. That's good enough. Yeah. We're not equipped for that, so let's lose the Sentinels. That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, if I had a better weapon, I'd murk those dudes out, but we unfortunately don't have a weapon. That is the most phallic-looking animal I have ever seen in my life. What in the actual French toast is that? That is what? That is the most phallic looking animal fauna I have ever seen in my life. Okay, I see nothing. We see nothing. We're leaving. We're leaving. We're leaving. I see nothing. We're out of here. We're leaving. That was the most phallic looking animal I've ever seen in my life. What the crap, dude? Yeah, guitar, exactly. Guitar Guy 80, no sus sky, bro. Yeah, no man's sus. That's what it is. No man's sus. That was the most phallic looking animal I've ever seen. We're gone. We're out of here. Tony, what's up, brother? How's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, you joined at the right time, man. Perfect timing. Okay, we're done in this system. Let's head to the first rendezvous, shall we? Get away from all that phallicness. That was weird. All right, here we go. Okay, we should have plenty of money. We should have plenty of cash on us to be able to do what we need to do. We can also buy some suspicious package of arms and tech. Purple star system. Yay. Before we go, yeah, you know what? Screw it. This is a, let's see, quartzite, rusty metal, high sentinel. Okay. Just out of curiosity, what are the other milestones for number 2, submarine, ocean depths, number 3, anomalous plant, derelict, anomalous companion, sorry about that, I'm glazing over things, completely explore a derelict freighter, hungering tendrils, vile grub, storm crystals, crystal sulfide, radiant shards. Okay. And we gotta walk through a black hole without a ship. Discover creatures on the final world. Polish stone. Okay. Alright. So we can pretty much do this one in order if we want. Alright, let's go to the rendezvous, then we'll hit the space station. Yeah, hey Tony, you saw that thing? Bro. That was the most phallic looking... I'm going to leave it at that. I don't think I've ever seen a fauna that looks like that in No Man's Sky. Ever. Like, ever. Yeah, I was almost afraid to scan it to find out what it was. Let's pulse drive for a second. Now let's try it. Alright, that's better. Okay, I think that's our building right there. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's our target. Just out of curiosity, how much space do we have? Let's move this to ship, 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 ship. Move all those parts to ship. And we got some linium, or limium, or whatever it's called. Limium, okay. As I fall into a hole, what is that? There it is, first rendezvous. Nice. Always get your free stuff. We'll take that life support gel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Anything else in here? Ouch. Hazardous floor. Where's it at? Bro. Get out of here, hazardous floor. Always get your free stuff. Ah, Gex system. Okay. All right, what do we got? Okay. It looks like a wound on the world. Crimson and ragged edges, like something that once lived but was torn asunder. I should have stayed away. I should have left it alone. Yes, you should have left it alone. Boo! We don't need nanites. Okay, we do have to kill 15 of these things, I think. Hold on a second. We got to kill 15. What's the reward? This is inventory slots, debris, rangefinder plans, craftable components. Two, three, four, and we'll keep the last one. Okay, this is solar mirror, quantum computer, metal plating. Solar mirror, quantum computer, metal plating. Okay. But we get the plans to craft all that. We get the plans. That's where all of that chromatic metal is going to come into play. Guitar Guy 80, thank you. We got to kill 10 of them, so let's murk out 10 of these things, man. Let's do it. We should have a good enough weapon. Before we do, let's make a restore point. We might as well knock this out here since we're here. Yep, 10 biological horrors. Easy enough. That'll be a piece of cake. All right, here we go. 1, 2, shut up. 3, 4, 5. Hey, Sentinel, move your face. Yeah, I think I shot the Sentinel by accident. There we go. Okay, nice. That's done. Oops. Oops, he called his brothers. We're out of here. Oops. We don't need the eggs because we don't need the nanites. So we can actually sell those too. All right, let's go. We're done on this rock. Where's my ship? Let's get to the station and go handle our business, shall we? And let's hope that there's some really good upgrades. Let's hope there's some really good upgrades. Hey, Tony, appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. You know, the best part about this expedition, I got myself a symmetric, completely symmetric beer can explorer. Yeah, completely symmetric beer can explorer. I am really happy about that. You guys just don't know. Okay, let's go to the space station. We got a bunch of stuff to sell. We'll put that in ship. Put the boundary map in ship. Get rid of this. We'll refine the linium. Okay, put that in ship too. Okay, let's move everything that we want to sell. All right, nice. All right, time to get paid. Let's make some money. Make some money. Yeah, Tony. The funny thing is about the Explorer style of ship, or Explorer class of ship, that is that the Explorers, this ship right here, is built differently. It's configured differently than the other system starships are. So you get a cockpit. You get a cockpit with the Explorer, but each wing is a different section of the ship. So, for example, with like a fighter, you'll get a fighter. You'll get a cockpit with a specific nose cone, and the wings will come as a set, and you'll get a different set of thrusters. With the Explorers, each wing is its own separate part of the ship, so you can have a completely asymmetric Explorer. This one is completely symmetric, and I'm really surprised. So I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, let's go get our free stuff, shall we? Let's get the free stuff. And here we will build... I will take that exosuit expansion slot. Nice. We can sell that. Yep, let's plug that in right now. Hold on a second. C-Class Pulse Engine. Let's plug that in right now. Pulse Engine right there. There you go. We'll plug that puppy in right now. Okay, we got all those. I think we're good with that. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff to sell. Yeah, Tony, the Explorers are one of 4 different type of ships that you can actually build and customize. So if I, for example, scrap this starship, I can scrap it for its parts. I can actually scrap it for each part. For example, the cockpit right there, or each individual wing. I can actually scrap this ship. With the parts that I scrap, I can build my own style of Explorer, or fighter, or hauler, or whichever one of the 4 types of system ships can be customized. The big difference is that with the different types of ships, you have what's called an authenticated starship, which is basically it's an original ship that you either buy or you find, or you have a starship that you customize. If you customize and build your own starship, you won't get this label. If that makes any sense. Okay, here we go. Any stuff in here? Okay, so we want to sell... okay, sell the Mordites. Sell the rancid flesh. Sell the nav data. Yep, we're going to sell those firebox thrusters. Sell. Yep, now we got 4 mil. Very nice. Sell all that stuff. Everything else is good to go, I guess. Hold it. Sell that. And sell the unstable gel. We can sell that too. We don't need it. Okay, hold it. Get back in there. Hey, buddy, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. We want to buy... I think we're good. We should be good on... You know what? Let's get some more rusty metal. Let's buy some more rusty metal and refine it. Because it's cheap. We'll buy that. We don't need the Kurtz dust. We should have enough wiring loom. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So we want... buy all the tech. And let's buy all the arms. Buy all the tech and the arms. And we're going to try to get a good hyperdrive upgrade out of this if we can. Just out of curiosity, go back to phase 1. It says Corvette basic module pack, refiner, a unit, powerful, frost protection, and advanced mining laser. Thank you, prepackaged aquajets. Okay. So for phase 2 we get, let's see here, underwater oxygen system. We don't know. Not in plans. Supreme Submarine Drive Module, that's for the sub. Marine Shelter. Supreme Scanner, Movement System Upgrade, thank you. Mining Beam Upgrade, thank you. And Wonder Projector. Personal Refiner, prepackaged Personal Refiner. Oh, excuse me, Personal Force Field. Sorry about that. Okay, Supreme Bolt Caster. So I guess we'll be using the Bolt Caster as the main weapon. Life Support, Supreme Defense System Upgrade, prepackaged Scatter Blaster. Okay, shouldn't have told me that. We get a Scatter Blaster. Hazmat Gauntlet, Supreme Hyperdrive. So we get a single Hyperdrive unit here. Okay. So you only get one Hyperdrive unit. S-Class. All right. Okay. That's good to know. Let's go make a restore point. That's not the way out. There we go. Let's craft this thing that we need to make. Hold it. We got to sell those stupid Gravitino balls. We're not even close to being finished yet. So we want to sell the balls. Where they at? Let's see. There we go. Gravitino balls. 3 mil. Now we're rich. Yeah, now we're rich. Let's refine all that. Now we are rich, officially. Let's make a restore point, and let's crack open that suspicious package Tech and Arms. See if we can get some good stuff out of there. Then we will build our Corvette and finish phase 1. Okay, so let's see what we got. Let's see. That's not bad. That's not bad. So what do we get? Boo! Blaze Javelin. Plasma Launcher. Oh my god, these are terrible. Those are terrible. So we got a Suspicious Bolt Caster module. Life Support. Movement. Okay, we got some movement modules. Huh. Yeah, the weapons kind of suck, but we did get movement modules out of this one. That's not bad. Yeah, Blaze Javelin is garbage, by the way. This is Neutron. Okay, that Neutron Cannon is worth it. Neutron Cannon upgrade's probably worth it. Okay. Nice. So we can break these down for their core components. Geology Cannon, Plasma Launcher. The Geology Cannon will get you killed, by the way. Blaze Javelin is garbage. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Let's, yeah, this will get us the Hydrogen Jelly and Wiring Loom. Let's bust that down. We will use this. This is Life Support. Plug those in. This is movement, so that's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. That's not bad. Okay, hazard protection. There we go. Or life support. That is, I'll take it. That's something's better than nothing. This is Neutron Cannon. We'll hold on to that one. Okay, this is Blaze Javelin. Meh. Okay, condensed carbon, Gravitino balls. We got more Gravitino balls. Okay. Okay, whatever. Bolt Caster. Okay, this is... Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Plus 2 damage. That's not bad. That'll get us started at least. That's not bad. Okay, I think I picked up some more junk. Yes, we got unstable plasma, which we don't need. This can go to ship. Ship. We can actually refine that. This pugnium we'll hold on to. And we'll hold on to this. There we go. Hold on to that. And we got some more freaking Gravitino balls. Nice. Okay, let's make a new restore point. I was hoping for a hyperdrive upgrade, but I mean, you get what you can. Okay, let's build our Corvette. Oh, before we can do that, hold on. This, see, solar mirror, quantum computer, metal plating. And we only need one, so one of each, huh? Okay. Okay, solar mirror. Quantum freaking computer. X. And metal plating. There we go. Done. Now, you can totally cheese this if you want. You can mass produce. You can duplicate. Sorry about that. My allergies have come back again. You could totally duplicate those things if you want, but we're not going to do that. The whole point behind, mining all those resources was so that we can make the things that we need. Okay, let's get the Corvette parts so we can build this Corvette. Expedition. All right. Basic Corvette module pack. Thank you. Yeah, because Guitar Guy 80, exactly. It was easier to just make them. He says poor machines. Okay, let's go. Before we do, hold on a second. We got that. Assemble a Corvette. Let's mark it. Go. Totally going in the wrong direction. Nothing to be concerned about. So Cosmic Cody says, I do enjoy expos. More fun without the allergies. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, always tend to get allergies whenever I run an expedition. I wonder why that is. Must have been that phallic fauna on the other planet. Okay, here we go. We don't need to do that. Okay, create new. Alright, so we want... let's do 2 landing gear. Thunderbird Hab. Cockpits. Photon cannon. Medusa reactor. Oops. There it is. And here we go. Okay, and that's it. No, it's not. What happened to my reactor? Dang it, get back on there. Get on there. Jeez, dude. All right, that's it. I think it's ready. Let's finalize. We've got 1 supercharged slot available. Worst convergence ever. But you know what? We'll take it. Compare and add. Okay, Corvette's done. Okay, so we have the debris rangefinder. Let's install our mission board. Let's get that installed. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Mission radar. I guess we can put that right there. Perfect. That way it's not taking up space in our inventory. Okay, Starship. Hey! We got a new sub. Who do we have out there? It looks like we have... Okay. Yep. So AM, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Welcome to the channel. Everybody, let's get some 07s out there in chat right now. Proper hand salute to AM. Welcome to the Odd Ones. Thank you for your subscription. Welcome aboard. Okay, I forgot to swap things over, so we could do that. Let's see. We do want to, let's see here. We need the Atlantic drive. Yep. That we're going to need. And I guess we can leave those C-class upgrades where they are. They're not really a big deal, but we need that Atlantic drive. Actually, you know what? Screw it. We'll take them. We'll take them. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let's plug everything back in. Yeah, we need the Atlantic drive, so let's... Oh, it's already installed. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's put it back. Let's put that back. Let's put that back. Didn't realize that. Okay, I thought we had to swap that over. Okay, no big deal. Okay, let's see. Hyperdrive. Weapons system should be... Weapons should be supercharged, so let's move the cockpit. Cockpit goes there next to the reactor. Cockpit and reactor go together. These go with the pulse engine, so we want to boost our weapon. Photon cannon goes there. This is hyperdrive. Let's move this here. Shields. Okay, we'll put those together. This is launch thruster. Those go together. So let's move this here. Move that there. We've got our weapons boosted. Put that there. Put that there. That's better. Now it's starting to come together. So, Atlantic drive, hyperdrive, hab, shields. Shields up there, and reactor here. Okay. That'll do, I guess. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80. For whatever reason, I thought we would need to swap drives, but they give you one with the Corvette, so that's fine. Okay, ship, 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 ship. Ship, ship. We'll keep that on us. And I think that's it. We are ready. Hold it. No, we're not. Give me that. So this is pulse drive. So this should go up here. That should go up there. All right, let's move the hyperdrive. Move the hyperdrive. And let's see here. This is photon cannon. Let's see, the weapons are already boosted, so meh. There's no real place to put it. You know what? We'll leave those where they are. Until we get some modules going. So, Am Wood, how's it going? Good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Welcome to the channel. Okay. We are ready. Okay, so what do we got? Refining unit, powerful frost protection upgrade. Thank you. Foreshadowing. That means we're probably going to have to go to a cold planet. Let's put these in. Frost protection. Yep. That'll work. That inventory is a mess. Okay, this is refining unit. Oh, okay. We'll put that into ship. Okay. Close the door so that we're not air conditioning all of out of space. We are ready. And I refuse to paint this ship. I refuse to paint it. Last time I tried to paint this ship, it took 30 minutes. Let's get out of here. Okay. And that's why we got the weapons boosted. Just in case we need them. Okay. Okay, next is to find the derelict or wreckage of a lost corvette. Easy enough. Pulse drive. And hope everybody out there is doing well. If you guys haven't done so, please hit that like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Okay, here we go. Okay, first of all, where is the beacon? Or bacon? There it is. It's like right next to my ship. Beacon or bacon? There we go. Got it. Let's get these parts. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Very small hitbox on this thing. Thank you. There we go. I'll take that. Ooh. We just picked up 2 phase beam arrays. Yes, please. We're not selling those. We're not selling those. All right, I think we are done here. I think that's everything. I think that's everything. Yep, that's it. Let's go. Yeah, we're totally keeping them phase beams. We're not selling those. Hit my head. I just hit my head. A Guitar Guy 80, thank you. Okay, here we go. And we're glitched out. All right, what do we got? Advanced mining laser plans. Yes, please. We do need that mining laser. We're going to need that. An optical drill would be good also. Speaking of which, how much... What do we have for nanites? Hermetic seal nanotubes. We're plugging that in right now. So Guitar Guy 80 says, I can never get back to my Corvette after a spacewalk. It is... You know what? The most terrifying thing about this expedition is going through that freaking black hole in your spacesuit. Casey Bellis, how's it going, man? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so Guitar Guy 80, we do get an optical drill. Okay, that works for me. I won't need to spend any nanites on it.
Technology installed.
Okay, hold it. We need a carbon nanotube, and what else was it? Carbon nanotube, hermetic seal. Okay. Okay. And this is Aquajets. Dang it, I gotta move this stuff around again. There we go. Although that C-class pulse engine, let's move this stuff down. Let's move that down one. Make some space. This goes there. That's a weapon. Here we go. That's pulse engine. So let's bring this here. Let's move that there. And put that there. Okay, there we go. This is a total mess. And I don't care. Okay, here we go. Okay. Got our advanced mining laser. That works for me. Let's move the scanner, put those two together. Perfect. Okay, phase 1 is complete. So, Siren of the Stars poster plans, Eternal Serpent poster plans, Event Horizon poster plans. Nice. Yeah, Casey Bellis, appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, brother, for stopping by. Okay. Cosmic Cody, that is true. If you call up the Corvette from the menu, it'll drop you right back inside of it. That is absolutely true. That's something that I very rarely do. You know, I guess it's because I'm so immersed in the game. I like flying around in space. Although it scares the crap out of me to fly this thing through a black hole. Or excuse me, flying through a black hole without your ship. Okay, we're done here in this system, I believe. We're good for cash. We got enough money. Trust me, if we need more money, we know how to get some more money, so that's not a problem. Okay, let's go to phase 2. So this is Nautilin plans. Okay, Supreme Submarine Drive. Okay. Let's mark it. Let's go. I think we need hyperdrive fuel. Hold on a second. I think we're out of gas. Just in case. Just in case. Hyperdrive. It's 100%. That's cool. Perfect. Okay, that's good. All right, let's do it. That's a 1-star dissonance system. No, thank you. Where is, just out of curiosity? So that is 2-3 jumps away. Okay, this is why we need a good hyperdrive. So let's go. That's why we need a good hyperdrive. Just out of curiosity, what class of system do we have here? 1 star? Nope. It's 1 star. Let me out of here. We will go to the space station and see if we can get some cool stuff. Always go to the space station. We got a few more minutes before we have to wrap up, so let's see what we got. So because we've got some money, what we will do is buy the basic materials that we need. We'll also get suspicious packages of salvage, of arms and tech while we're here for upgrades. Got a pretty decent bolt caster upgrade last time. And some good movement modules too, so not bad. Not bad at all. This is cargo pod. Yep, we're keeping that. We're keeping it. Keep that. Keep that. This is industrial cargo link. Okay, I guess we can keep it. And now for the long walk. What is it with Sean Murray telling us that we're too fat and we gotta do all this running and exercising? What is that? Bro, you're too fat. You gotta run all the way back to the terminal. Sean, please give me a teleporter. Thank you. Freaking love you guys at Hello Games. So, Sean Murray, if you're watching, I know you're not watching, but just in case, if we could get like one of those really cool teleporter thingies where you put it right here next to the next to the business end of the abandoned space station, and we just magically reappear next to our Corvette. If you guys can make that happen, that will be so awesome. I freaking love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you in advance. Love you guys. Yeah, exactly. Guitar Guy 80, the walk of shame. I think Sean is trying to tell us something. Here we go. C-class mining beam. Ooh, we got a hypercore. Nice. And counterfeit circuits we will sell. Let's plug that mining beam in right now. We can use that. We can most certainly use that. Actually, how good is it anyways? It's a C-class, but 2% fuel. Oh my god, that's terrible. It's a C-class, all right. Okay, we get everything out of here? Yes, we did. Let's go. So, Penn Lapidary, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. So you remember when all the space stations looked like this? Yeah, the very early days of No Man's Sky. This is what they look like. This is exactly what they look like. I mean, when you compare No Man's Sky of 2016 to No Man's Sky today, it's a completely different game. It is a completely different game. You know, it is also my hope. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but it's also my hope that at some point, Sean Murray lets us claim our own star systems or claim our own space stations. That's what I hope anyway. I think that's something they can do because there are plenty of abandoned space stations in No Man's Sky. Okay, here we go. So what do we got? So we want to sell whatever the crap that was we just picked up. Oh, let's sell the larval cores. We don't need those. We'll refine that. Don't sell that. We will sell this. Counterfeit circuits. And we'll sell the Gravitino balls. And nothing in the ship that we need to sell, so good. Okay, so next up we want to buy. Unfortunately, there's no copper. So if we need copper, we're going to have to go get it. How much? We should have plenty. Hold on a second. We should have plenty of... yeah, we just refined that. We should have plenty of ferrite dust now. So we don't need to buy any more of that. Perfect. So we want to buy tech. Let's buy all the tech. And let's buy all the arms. We'll do that. Okay, nice. Let's make a restore point. Yeah, exactly. Penn Lapidary and Katai Guy 80. That would be excellent. If we could, especially if we could tie those into our settlements. It seems to me like there's some form of a background simulation in No Man's Sky. For example, everything that players do in the game will affect other players and will affect the overall way the game persists. Elite Dangerous has that sort of a background simulation. I get it. This is not Elite Dangerous. And personally, I think this game is better than Elite Dangerous. But it is missing that one core component where it's like things you do in No Man's Sky doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Hopefully Sean Murray can add something, or their team can add something like that. But I think giving us the ability to claim our own star systems and rebuild space stations. That way, whenever like real players visit the space station, they're literally coming to our space station and they're buying our supplies and everything else, weapons, etc., from our space station. And it's our responsibility as the merchant, as the owner of the station, to keep up your supplies and your inventory and everything else. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think that would be very cool. Okay, we got everything we need, right? Where's my oh, it's all the way down there. Okay. About to say, where's my ship? Expedition. Second rendezvous. Okay, yeah, we still got to make a couple of jumps. I think that would be a very cool way to progress No Man's Sky. Because we can already interact with other player bases and other player settlements. We can do that, but it's very limited in terms of what we can interact with or how far we can go. So I think something like a background simulation would be perfect. Yeah, Guitar Guy 80, exactly. Hire traders to trade for us. Where is my freaking ship? It's right there. Exactly. Okay, so let's get to the second rendezvous, shall we? And I think what we will do is call it there because I have to go take care of some personal stuff here real soon. And we'll be back tomorrow. We will finish the expedition tomorrow. Yeah, another one-star system. Blech. We will at least go to each space station and get the free stuff. That is, of course, if there's a space station in the system. Some of the systems don't even have stations. But if there is one, we'll stop by. You always get your free stuff. Now, if we seem like we're running out of money, all we have to do is go farm for more Corvette parts. Yeah, so Pen Lapidary says this was a fun expedition. It is fun. It's a lot of fun. I like the abandoned mode for this expedition. I thought that was a very good take on it, on a new expedition for No Man's Sky. Now, that being said, you guys have played the abandoned mode in normal No Man's Sky gameplay. I am pretty sure that we don't get to buy suspicious packages of arms and tech from the galactic terminals. Because it's very difficult to get upgrades. Very difficult to get these upgrades. And the only way you can get upgrades, well, in the expedition at least, is to buy the X-Class that exist as a suspicious packages of arms and tech. I haven't played the abandoned mode in normal gameplay outside of the expedition. So I'm not sure if you can buy those from the terminuses yet. Or I'm not sure if you can buy them from terminuses in the abandoned space stations. Yes, well, Penn says, I wish they would let us play the expeditions that we missed. We were just talking about that. I think there's a way, or should I say, I think that Hello Games, I'll take that multi-tool expansion slot, thank you very much. I think Hello Games is, at some point, going to allow us to replay all the expeditions. That's why the expedition terminus exists at the Space Anomaly. I think it's a thing. I think it'll happen. I do think that it will happen at some point. Okay, sell. Okay, so we want to sell that, and sell that. Buy. Yeah, so they definitely want us to mine for copper. We need to get some copper, so we should most certainly try to get some copper. But for now, let's get all the arms. Let's get all the tech, that is. And Let's get all the arms, because why not?
Product received.
Because we got money for it. Okay. And again, if we need more money, we know how to get it. This is a long walk. Okay, once we hit the second rendezvous, I think we'll call it there because I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. And we'll be back tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel, and we'll do the same thing. So let's make our way to the second rendezvous. But yeah, Hello Games has the ability to re-release any of the expeditions at their discretion. Walter, how's it going? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining us, man. How are you? Yeah, we're about to wrap up. We're on our way to the next rendezvous. We're going to wrap up here real soon. Okay. There we go. And this star system is dissonant. Now, we might try to find a dissonant, not a dissonant, a sentinel ship in this system. We might. All right, let's get to the planet. Because I would really like to see what the sentinel ship is for this system. So Penn says, I got a couple of new Sentinels yesterday, an A-Class Flea and an S-Class. Nice! Yeah, I haven't had too much luck finding S-Class Sentinel ships recently, but that's why we need to get back on the Starship hunt. So what's that? You had a funny joke to tell me, but you'll wait till tomorrow? Nice. Yeah, we're about to wrap up, so yeah, definitely hold that for tomorrow. Totally going the wrong way. There we go. And thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please hit the like button for me. Helps out the channel a ton. Yeah, I got to go take care of some IRL stuff here in just a bit. So what we'll do is hit Rendezvous 2, and I guess we'll call it there. But this expedition was ridiculously fun. It took me a little while to get moving, but I did a great deal of farming for early game resources. There's a lot of water on this planet. A lot. Okay, let's see if we can find the building. Oh, it's another anomaly planet too. Interesting. Ah, okay, it's over the water. There it is. Found it. Ha! Cellcraft says, I had a joke about airplanes, but it might go over someone's head. Ba-dum. That's actually a good one. That's a good one. Okay, here we go. Done. Second rendezvous. Nice. Close the back door so that we're not air conditioning the entire freaking planet. Okay. Let's grab that milestone. This is Powerful Underwater Oxygen Upgrade ×2 Underwater Survival Blueprints. Nice. Pressure membrane, oxygen rerouter, efficiency water jets. So, Neon Light Channel, thanks for joining us, man. How are you today? I'm doing well. How are you? Okay, so ladies and gents, we're going to call it here. I got to go take care of some IRL stuff. Thank you guys for being here today. So we are just starting phase 2, but the rest of this should go relatively easily since the vast majority of this we can do from this planet that we're on. So the rest of it should be okay. We'll try to finish the rest of this expedition tomorrow. So with that being said, thank you guys for stopping by. If you haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me on the way out. Helps out the channel a ton. Now, for anyone that watches my GTA content, we will be live streaming GTA on Wednesday, Japan Standard Time. So hopefully we'll see you guys here for that. Same bat time, same bat channel. Hey, Neon Lights Channel, appreciate you, brother. Thank you for watching my content, man. So, with all that being said... Oh, yeah, everybody. If you haven't done so, please go to Guitar Guy 80's channel after this. I guess he's going to be live streaming here real soon. So if you guys haven't done so, go to Guitar Guy 80. Go to Guitar Guy 80's channel. Excuse me. He's a fellow content creator. So you guys go check him out, show him some love as well. And the same as with Cellcraft. Cellcraft is also a fellow content creator. And Cellcraft, if you would like to post a link to your channel in chat, you may do so. Anyways, you guys take care of yourselves out there. We'll see you next time. And with that being said, we'll be back tomorrow. So I'll see you all next time, or tomorrow, that is. With all that being said, if you guys haven't done so, please do me a huge favor. Hit that like button for me on the way out. And this video is a wrap. This live stream is a wrap, actually. I've been Oddman105, a.k.a. The Odd One, saying thanks to each and every one of you for your continued support of what we do here on my channel. So, I will see you guys when I see you guys in the next live stream. So everyone, please stay safe and remember, don't just start the fire, bring the smoke. And take care out there. And I'll see you all next time. So you guys stay safe. God bless to each and every one of you. Please hit that like button for me on the way out. And I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.